a former Major League Baseball pitcher, revered on the mound, facing millions in endorsements. Cozy Lake Tahoe home, an elegant dinner party, a moment frozen in time. Gunshots. Two beloved in-laws found shot in their own bed. One dead, the other left fighting to survive. The suspect, their son-in-law, once trusted, now accused of plotting murder. This is Whispers of Crime. This is the Daniel Serafini murder case. When wealth became the weapon. He first glimpsed fame as a youth. Drafted by the Minnesota Twins in 1992. Over 6 seasons, Serafini pitched for teams like the Cubs and Rockies. But as the final inning of his career drew near in 2007, his world began to unravel. Suspension for steroids, investments gone bad, a failed bar venture in Nevada. He lost nearly all of his $14 million earnings and incurred mounting debts. Yet his in-laws, Robert Gary Spohr and Wendy Wood, respected Lake Tahoe locals, became his financial lifeline. They granted him $1.3 million for his wife's horse ranch business, gave $90,000 the day of the murder, offered second chances, even forgiveness, which makes the crime that followed all the more chilling. On June 5, 2021, security footage captured a masked figure walking the bike path past the Spohrwood home in broad daylight. He wore white joggers, a backpack, hoodie and face covering. He paused, observing security camera locations. Then he entered the driveway and the house, without forced entry, waiting silently for hours. That evening, as the Spohrs watched TV, an intruder entered their bedroom. One shot to the head killed Gary instantly. Wendy survived 2 shots and staggered to the phone to call 911. Her third wound left untreated. Shooters fled before police arrived. No theft. Nothing disturbed. It wasn't a burglary, it was a hit. Wendy survived 5 weeks in hospital but never recovered mentally. She spent months relearning how to walk, talk, even read again. And in March 2023, unable to bear the pain, she took her own life. Her surviving daughter Adrienne called it, like the killer killed her twice. For nearly 2 years, the crime was unsolved. Witnesses reported hearing thunderous gunshots through the trees. The family offered a $150,000 reward for tips. Police canvassed the area but had no suspects. Then in early 2023, someone talked. A family friend, Samantha Scott, the longtime nanny, came forward. She'd had an affair with Serafini for years. She testified she helped plan the murder, drove him to the scene the day before to test a homemade silencer, and drove him to Nevada hours after the shooting. Prosecutors called it the crime of envy, betrayal, and greed. Text messages shown in court revealed Serafini once wrote, "I'm going to kill them one day." The jury saw evidence of his financial desperation, debts from his failed bar, falling in love, crumbling notoriety, and letters where he called the Spohrs wealthy pieces of filth. His defense painted a different picture, pointing to surveillance footage showing a slender man, not Serafini's stocky frame. They called Scott unreliable. No murder weapon was ever found. No footprints. No fingerprints. Yet the jury wasn't moved. After 6 weeks, they convicted Serafini of first-degree murder, attempted murder, burglary, and special circumstance enhancements including lying in wait. Samantha Scott's cooperation sealed the case. She pleaded guilty to accessory charges and awaits sentencing. In the courtroom, Adrienne Spohr read her mother's final words. "I don't know how to live without Daddy." Demand to the judge was simple. Keep the defendant behind bars for life. Erin Spohr, Serafini's wife, defended him. This split added even more family conflict. Adrienne publicly sued Erin for elder manipulation and financial conspiracy in the inheritance. Serafini showed no emotion at the verdict. His sentencing is set for August 18, 2025 in Auburn, California. He faces life without parole. This was no spontaneous rage. It was planning, targeting, execution. It shattered a family. It left 2 young grief-stricken daughters to inherit ashes and lawsuits. It raised one chilling question. Could this all come down to money? Was it desperation only, or darker drive? Because here one baseball career earned millions and ended in murder. Drop your theory in the comments. And if you want more stories like this one, subscribe to Whispers of Crime, where silence ends and the shadows speak.